I'm the reviewer. You review it, I review you. This is my partner, Mr. It. Today we're going to be taking a look at Calluna's review of Batman Arkham Knight.
So if you guys remember my assault on Arkham review, I really love Batman and the Arkham games. So, of course, I had to go out and get the PS4 bundle for the new one.
You could have just gotten the game. Unless you didn't already have a PS4.
The story takes place about a year or so after the events of Arkham City.
It took them a year to do something with the Joker's body?
Over the course of one very long night.
Par for the course for the Arkham series.
Of course, as usual, Alfred is always around as a source of information and a voice of reason.
That Batman hardly listens to.
There's also a ton of nods to both LexCorp and Metropolis. So many that I wonder if Rocksteady is going to make a Superman or Justice League game next.
If Superman isn't flying through rings, it's a 0 out of 10.
The game even manages to have a few good jump scares, which I didn't expect going in.
In my opinion, Man-Bat is the only real good one because it can literally come out of nowhere.
Some great examples of the game's direction come together in some really awesome representations of big moments from Batman's past, which are very well done.
Even though Batman wasn't there for that. Although that transition was amazing.
As the series gets longer, it's hard to add depth to the gameplay in a way that feels natural and not overwhelming.
Especially for a series like the Arkham games, where the gameplay has always been fantastic.
In the more open combat encounters, some enemy types and abilities have been added to make things a bit more interesting.
Okay, I know it's been in previous games, and it's not exclusive to the Arkham series, but fuck whoever decided to put enemies with riot shields in the game!
Well, I guess you could say there's one other new gadget in the game, but this one doesn't exactly fit in Batman's utility belt.
Not yet, anyway. How has he not worked with the Atom on this?
The way the Batmobile itself works isn't really a problem, but the situations in which I was forced to use it ended up frustrating me more times than not. A lot of times it feels like the developers gave me a rocket ship which was also a tank, and then they were asking me to parallel park it on a rickety bridge.
Sad part is, it's not an exaggeration.
The other role that the Batmobile plays is a transport for people you're carting around the city, whether it's captured bad guys or civilians you're helping out. Either way, I feel for those people because I can only imagine the beating you take strapped into the trunk of that thing.
All I'm thinking is kick-ass theme park ride.
Where'd you learn to drive, Jersey?
Sorry, New Jersey.
For some insane reason, Nigma has decided to build elaborate racetracks underneath Gotham, complete with opening and closing doors, giant crushers, and moving saw blades, just to annoy Batman. Or make a point. I can't really ever tell with that guy.
I think Yahtzee put it best.
But if the Riddler is sitting with his feet up watching the security cameras with a question mark-themed mug of milky tea, while Catwoman is out headbutting masonry and picking up his litter, I think it's pretty self-evident who's smarter.
Now, since I played this on the PlayStation 4, I can't really say I had any of the problems that the PC port did. I know it ended up getting pulled from Steam, but since I played it on the PlayStation 4, I didn't really encounter any of those problems.
Where's your PC Master Gaming Race now?
I need to get back to those Riddler challenges. This isn't going to end well, is it?
You needed a complete command.
I do love how the 1812 Overture has become one of the most unintentionally hilarious pieces of music in existence. Anyway, this review was fun. It wasn't necessary for Calluna to mention her fandom for the Arkham games in the beginning, because it shows throughout the entire video. Excitedly praising what works about the game, while also never shying away from lesser points. Check it out. I'm the reviewer. You review it, I review you.
Today shall be combat training.
Mimi,
You see, the Council expects you to do your part in keeping the balance of magic in the multiverse. And in some instances, that requires engaging with those who disrupt the balance.
Wait, are you guys expecting us to be some sort of multiversal task force?
Well, if you're volunteering, I'm sure the Councilwoman will not object. No, you just need to work to keep balance in your own dimension. Now, Sir It, Lady Mistress, the two of you shall team up and engage Sir Reviewer.
What? Why me? Shouldn't it be like me and it against Mistis, seeing as how she has more experience?
Quite the contrary. With Lady Mistress's experience and Sir It's raw magical power, you, Sir Reviewer, are the weakest link. So we shall strengthen you up with trial by fire. It, Mistress, I expect you to hold nothing back.
Don't worry. The arena mitigates damage, so we can't hurt him too badly.
Gee, thanks, Mistis. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you wanted to kick the crap out of me.
For your information, I was planning to act as support in this fight. But if you're gonna act like that, I might just have to go all out.
Yeah, like I can believe that.
Alright, that's it! Darkness Beam!
Of course you use dark magic.
I'm a dark magician girl! You've known that since we met. What did you expect?
Someone I can trust for starters!
Look, I know I betrayed your trust, but we have to be a team. That means we have to count on each other. Like it or not, Master Vicar chose me as your watcher.
Yeah, well maybe Vicar should have chosen someone better! Me. Yeah, I know.
What if he's right? What if the Master was wrong in his choice?